Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Aditya and in this video we'll be learning about operators, especially the relational and logical operators. In the previous videos also we have covered some operators like arithmetic and assignment, but as we have started conditional statements in the previous video where we learned about if else and elif, we'll be starting these two kind of categories of operators which are kind of more useful in these conditional statements. So there as I've told you, relational operators. So as you can see here, I have written relational operators, that is greater than, lesser than. They're similar in mathematics. So greater than, less than. So if you know mathematics, these things are just like the same. They work same like in mathematics over here also. So greater than, lesser than, equal to. Now the equal to and the not equal to operators are also called as the equality operators. Now this equal to operator will check both the operands, the right hand side and left hand side, and see or check if the both are equal, then it will return true, else it will return false. Now the not equal to will check if both the values are not equal, then it will return true, else if both the values are equal, then it will return false. So guys, that was about relational operators. Now let's learn about logical operators. As you can see, we just have and, or, and not. These are similar in any programming languages. In Python, we use these keywords and, or, and not for writing them. But in most of the programming languages like C++, they use symbols like this. For and, they use like this, and for or, they use like dashes, vertical dashes like this. So that was about logical operators. Now let's understand how these logical operators work, because the relational operators are same as over here we have covered the greater than. So let's more focus on the logical operators. First we'll cover the and operator. So here I'll just keep like this, the same condition. So here I'm taking, if you have seen the previous video, we started this program where we were entering marks and it will give us the output as passed or failed. So I'll just remove this print statement. So first it is checking if minimum if my marks are greater than my percent, it's gonna print passed. Now we used elif statements to add more conditions right in the previous video, but we had a problem with that. The problem was that if the if block, so if this block was returning false, then only it is going to the corresponding elif block or the else block. But what if we wanted to check all the conditions at the same time or in the same if or elif block? That time we use these logical operators. So I can just write and I'll even check my percent is greater than 60, and then I can say that print and I'll say above average. So now let's run this program. I'll just open the terminal and clear whatever is there before, and here just type, and it's gonna ask us for the input. So we got enter your marks. I'll just type 61. So it's showing me passed and above average. Let's run this program again. Okay, before that I'll just clear the screen. So let's run it again and press enter, and now let's give the value which is above 35 but lesser than 60. So we'll give some around like 50 maybe. So as you can see, it is giving us failed. So what is happening here? So now what the and operator is doing is that it is checking. See, the first condition is still true because the value is greater than 35, but the second one is coming as false because it is not greater than 60. So the AND operator is checking if all the conditions, this condition and this condition, are returning true, then only I'm gonna print the whatever is there in the block, if block, else I'm gonna go to the next block or next elif or else block. So here we have else block, so it is passing on to the else block. So now to rectify this, we can just replace it with or. So this is or operator we have discussed, right? And or. So now I'll just clear this again and run this program, and I'll just enter 50, same. So as you can see, we have got enter your marks, and I have entered 50 and we got passed above average. So what this or operator is doing is that it is checking. So one condition is true, right? So I'll just print the if block, whatever is there. But when does this come as false? When does it not go to the next or print the if block, that time I'll just do that. So I'll just print 30, give 30. As you can see, it will only go to the next block when all the conditions which are given are coming as false. So here this condition is being false because the marks which I have given is not greater than 35 and my percentage is also not greater than 60. So guys, that was about OR operator. I hope you understood this, and you can even add like this brackets to make clear what conditions are there. You can just add like this brackets to check which all conditions are separated by these logical operators. Still it will work, it won't affect your program anyways, but make sure you keep the beginning and ending. Python doesn't like give up an error if you don't keep like this or if you keep like this also. It's just totally your customizability. So great, we have covered about NOT operator. So now let's full screen this terminal and we'll check about the NOT operator over here. So let me just clear this again. So we'll open Python shell. So here I open Python shell and let me just declare a variable called a is equal to true. And then we'll just use the single variable. Okay, so now the value of a is true. I'll just keep not a and see what it happens. So as you can see, we have got false. Now let us again set a to false, and now let's print or check not a again. As you can see, we got true. So what is this NOT operator doing right now? So this simply is converting temporarily the value of a. So let's check if it is temporary or permanent. So as I have declared a is equal to true, I'll just reassign it. A is equal to true. And we'll check again not a, false. And then we'll even print a. So we should get true. So as you can see here, we'll start from here. I'll just highlight this, what is happening in this, so that you don't get confused with the upper one. So here first we have kept a is equal to true and checked not a, or seen the output of not a. We got false, but when we print a, it's still showing as true. So it is, we understood from this that the NOT operator temporarily changes it to the opposite one. So if it was false over here, like a equal to false, it has converted into true. So this can even be implemented in the conditions which we used over here. We could just add like this not, and it will go to the else part or something. It will just return false for us. So let's run this, let's try it out. How does this work? So here we got, let me just quit this. So for quitting, you can just write quit and press enter and clear everything. So now the previous commands, yeah. So here I've got this. So I'll just keep like 61 maybe, okay, 61. And as you can see, though the condition, both the conditions were true, it was above 35 and it is above 60. But using this NOT operator, it has turned it into totally false. Everything was false. So that's why it has come to the else block. So guys, that was about logical and relational operators. I hope you like this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so that you never miss any updates.